Adam Christ from MyMMAnews.com with Shawn Carn here at Elite Jiu-Jitsu in Newark, Delaware, who will be taking on
Kyle Hughes.
Kyle Hughes at Fight to Win this Saturday at Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 2300 Arena. Illustrious event with Fight to Win, man. I appreciate you taking the time. Pleasure to meet you, my friend.
Me too.
So let's talk about the event. You're fighting on Fight to Win. This won't be your first time on the card. You're been on the card.
It's my fifth time.
Fifth time on the card, so seasoned veteran, needless to say.
Sure.
So what do you enjoy about getting on the Fight to Win? I mean, it's one of those cards now that some of the best are stepping up to fight on. Some of the best on the East Coast, that's where you want to step up and fight. Tell us what you enjoy about fighting on that show.
I fought in multiple tournaments, did Pan before, with Worlds, Nationals. I said it's just the stage and the presentation that they have is far done better than everything I've done so far. Even in wrestling, they used to have like the spotlight when you're wrestling in there, and I actually love doing that. I said it's like going back to what my lineage is for wrestling. Same thing, spotlight, everybody watching. And it's just like you and everybody's. It's just everybody watching you, just you personally watching you fight instead of watching multiple fights at one time.
So you talking about wrestling and having the spotlight on you, is that where you come from and from a wrestling background, and what got you into jiu-jitsu from the gate? That was one of the things I wanted to talk to you about, is your journey into jiu-jitsu. Because, I mean, working with MMA fighters and kickboxers and everything, everybody has their choice and their journey of why they pick their sport. I want to hear yours. What got you into, like you said, you started out wrestling, and now in jiu-jitsu? Let's hear it, man. Take it over.
I actually started in karate. I did karate for a couple of years when I was a kid. I went from that to doing wrestling. So I wrestled from like 6 years old. I was going back and forth from karate, and I finally just transitioned straight to wrestling. So I'm wrestling 6-year-old until I was like my first year in college, doing like nationals, running up and down the East Coast, going to Fargo for about 20 minutes or so. And then I had like a layover when I was after college, nothing else to do. So I got like a pop-up in my email saying, try jiu-jitsu. So I was like, all right, cool, let's see what this is about. And I got into doing some of the no-gi stuff, and then transitioned to doing regular gi. I was like, all right, I kind of like this. And I picked it up a lot faster because I just had that background to it. So I was like, kind of adapting to it and started getting more and more into it. So it makes sense.
So going into this match on Saturday, like 2300 Arena, a lot of history goes behind there. It packs a lot of people into that house, and on top of that, you have Flow Grappling that's going to be in the house. So it's going to be broadcasted to a lot of homes. A lot of eyes are going to be on you. Does that add any extra pressure? But like you said, you've competed around the world. So I wonder, what does all those eyes bring to you? Any added pressure? Does it matter to you?
Not really.
No.
I've done it so much, it doesn't really bother me. The funny thing is that my dad comes to tournaments, and a lot of times he usually can't make them. When he does, I can hear nobody but his voice.
Really?
Everybody screaming and yelling, so even like a large gym, I'm honed in on his voice. And then since he hasn't been able to coach me more often, Jeff's been in that spot. So now I hear just him coach me over everybody. I kind of got that down to the point now. So me worrying about people who's there, somebody watch me, I'm way past that now.
Now I want to talk about your style a little bit, because everybody has their niche in whatever sport they're a part of. You know, they could be aggressive. They could, especially in jiu-jitsu, they could lay back and see what their opponent wants to bring to them, and then play off of there. How would you like to assess your game if you had to?
It kind of depends on the person. I switch my style a lot. I'll do certain things a certain way. The next month I'll switch to something totally different. I don't do the same thing twice, so I gotta keep people moving or changing or guessing what I'm doing. So if somebody's watching a film from me when I did this match, the next match is completely different when I did the first match, the second match, and the third match. I don't do the same thing over and over again.
So going into this match, what advantages do you think you have over your opponent that he's not going to be able to expect? Because once you get into the higher ranks, especially in this region, everybody starts to know a little bit about each other, because it starts to thin out. And once you get to the top, everybody's trained with each other, everybody's trained or competed against somebody who's trained with this person, that person. It becomes smaller, like I said. So what can you take into this Saturday that you know for a fact your opponent is going to be, whoa, wasn't expecting this out of my man, Shawn?
My actual specialties, I really haven't showcased. Like, people kind of stay away from my stuff, like my wrestling or such. People like that in my judo, people don't deal with it. They don't want to deal with it. You see, he knows how to do this, or you see me do it when I was a white belt or blue belt. And I have rarely get anybody actually want to test me on that aspect. They usually get in, they get the pull guard. I had one guy stand on with me, he didn't want to do anything else but stand with me the whole match. So I really haven't actually been able to put my all into everything.
Tell us a little about your training schedule when you're here. I mean, between teaching, between getting your own training in, competition training. How do you find the balance, and how often do you like to compete?
Don't compete as much as I used to. Like when I was a blue belt, I competed all the time, like completely. But it worked with my work schedule. As coming up, I kind of be less and less. I pick and choose what stuff I want to go to. If I do like a large tournament or IBJJ tournaments, I'll pick and choose what I want to go to. But trying to fit the schedule in there is kind of hard. I have 3 girls, so I got to kind of balance that with doing training and balancing that with home and work. So I can only get as much as possible. I generally only do 2 days a week. I've been doing that for the past 10 years, and every once in a while I'll get 4 days in. But if I'm going for a tournament or so, I'll train for like a whole week straight. Or like now I'm actually on a 22-day run, so I've been training 22 days straight.
Wow.
To get ready for this match.
Wow. So this Saturday, all eyes on you. You know, everything, 2300 Arena, flow grappling, everybody's going to be on you. How do you take home the W if you're so bold to call your shot? If you want to Babe Ruth your shot, how do you get the finish, my friend?
Submission. How I'm going to get it, can't even tell you.
Can't even tell you.
Whatever's given to me, I'll take it.
Awesome, man. I appreciate your time. Good luck this Saturday. Check them out. This Saturday, Fight to Win. Check them out, My MMA News.